All right, hello guys, hello everyone. I am starting this channel today. Do I want to? Yes! Welcome to Tipsy Tuesday. Now, not every Tuesday will be tipsy. It's also more of like a Talk to Me Tuesday where I'm gonna answer questions. The very first videos today, so it will be more of interview questions for me that I've had my friends and my boyfriend write up for me to answer. I have not spent time looking at them or anything. They just emailed it to me and I'm gonna cold turkey it on this video. So we are going to get started in a couple minutes. I'm gonna make me a couple drinks. Also, maybe every time I say the word I'm gonna take a sip. Is that okay with you guys? Cool. And in the future, if you guys want to have a drink with me and make Tuesday nights be your girls' night in with me, or boys, you're welcome too. Let's get drunk. Also would like to know, it is 12 o'clock on a Tuesday. Woo! Oh, Toji wants to say hi. Wow, say hi. So I got my Cheers Bitches cup. I think I got this from my friend's bachelorette party. We went to New Orleans. Super sweet. It was in our gift bag. Oh, I'm gonna just say that's our question one. When did you start Revive and why? So first of all, Revive is my business that I run. It is life coaching and confidence coaching basically. So I have a life coaching course that you can go through called the Goddess Journey. It's amazing. It's $30. I'm biased, but I wish that I had something like that when I was younger. And then we also do coaching calls. And I also do dance classes that are incorporated, which kind of seems random, but I started off doing dance fitness and doing kind of like sexy dance workshops. I still do them once a month, and it just kind of makes women feel confident and sexy. And the whole point of Revive is to make you feel like you're capable of doing anything, like you're gaining your confidence back. You're not going to have a low self-esteem anymore. You're learning how to build yourself up and become the greatest, best person that you want to be. Greatest, best. Take a sip of that. And for my ums. But that is Revive. I started it when COVID happened. I have been contemplating doing that with YouTube. I was going to do dance fitness on YouTube for a really long time, and I just couldn't get myself to do it. But here we are. We're doing it, and I need to stop slouching. Here we go. Let's go for question 2. That wasn't too bad so far. There's no telling what's going to go in here, but do you believe that someone evil can be redeemed in good in life? So if it's like the worst person, let's say like, I don't want to use Hitler, but the worst person, if they commit, or someone who just commits a lot of evil crimes, can they be good again? Or should they have a chance for the second life, basically, is what I think it's asking. I'm going to take that. That's how I'm going to say it is. I want to say yes, but I think if they do something super horrible, there's obviously something psychologically wrong with them, so they need to be getting help. Like, they don't just get out of jail and have a normal life. Like, there's got to be like a lot of limits, a lot of intervention, a lot of help. And even during the process of them in prison, they need to start getting help and make sure that they understand, because a lot of the times they think they're in the right. So, but also there's a lot of people who just act in a weak moment. So it's either really psychological or you need to get control over your emotions. But either way, they need to have that help there. And so I want to say yes. I'm not going to say that everyone will, but they should at least have the chance, and it needs to be super, super invasive. Super invasive. All right, night in or night out? I used to love going out and dressing up and just going and dancing. I love to dance, in case you don't know that yet. Maybe you don't. Maybe you haven't got that hint, but I love to dance, and so I love going out, but now I'm wearing sweats right now, if that tells you anything. But I love having a night in. I love snuggling my cat and relaxing and playing video games, because I'm obsessed. All right. Also, so my boyfriend and my friends made all of these. I think I already said that, but like I said, I have no idea what it's gonna be. What is your biggest fear? Ooh, doing this YouTube video right now. I needed a lot of courage to do this, but I'm doing it and it's okay. We're all right. But on a real note, my biggest fear is just not fulfilling what I want to fulfill and reach the people I want to reach because I'm scared of YouTube or because I'm scared of things. My biggest fear is to let my mind win and fear control me and not do anything of the things that I want to do. So, but I'm pretty good at not letting that happen, aka what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to go fast so I could sit and probably answer these questions for like 10 minutes each, and I really don't want to do that. How many friends do you have? They asked me this so I can try and get me in trouble. I'm just kidding. So I'll try and make it short. My boyfriend is my best friend in the whole wide world. He is literally my other half and he's my soul. I love him. And then I have 4 best friends who are all from like elementary school, junior high, and high school, and we all are like a little group of 5, including me. I love them to death. They are amazing, and I am so happy to have. I think we're a weird oddity. I don't think that this happens a lot, but we have gotten to see each other go through really awkward, sad stages and breakups and been through the shit, and then now we're getting to be adults and get married and have babies and do all this stuff with each other and be a part of each other's lives, and it's great. I also have 2 friends that I've met in past couple of years who I've met through modeling or random photo shoots, and they have been super impactful in my life. And then I have a couple friends from cheer and just a whole bunch of mixtures of things, but that's my friends. I would say 6 to 10, honestly. It's weird. It's a lot. All right. If you could live in any culture in the world, what would I want to experience and why? Ooh, I really want to go to Switzerland. I will be happy going to any other country. But I really want to go to like Switzerland or Sweden and see what they are like there. I feel like everyone's a lot nicer. I feel like the food's really good. I feel like it's beautiful. And I want to be a part and experience just how people are brought up there. I mean, America, we have a lot of great things, but I feel like, I don't know, I want to experience what other cultures do. So that would be a fabulous one to explore. Italy would be really cool too. Sorry, again, I'm trying to be quick. If you had to stop being an entrepreneur, what would you do? I love so many different things, and honestly, I think that I would still be somewhat doing what I'm doing now. I would get into counseling. I probably would go into adolescent, like child counseling, and I love working with adults too, though, because everyone needs it. But I feel like if I could start then and try and start helping kids at that age, it will help not have to reach and go into adulthood, that we don't deal with all of our stuff sometimes, and I think it stems from your childhood a lot. And even if it was a really good one, like that's why we are the way we are. So it's just cool to understand that and know that, and I would like to help be involved with that, basically. So, and keep doing dance. I think I'm going to teach dance until my body won't let me anymore, because I love creating choreography. What did young Ryan like to do? Well, it's really funny. When I started COVID, okay, sorry, I haven't been sipping much. When COVID started, I was starting to do dance fitness. I was a Zumba instructor for a really long time. And so I was trying to do it online, all the Zoom and all that crap. And I was like, wow, I'm making videos of me dancing. And when I was a kid, I did the exact same thing. I would put up a camera in my room and dance my little heart out and dance on the trampoline, and I would have concerts to a whole CD. It was wild. She loved to dance as well. And she had a lot of imaginary friends, but I was an only child, if that tells you anything. But they weren't made up imaginary friends. They were Crash Bandicoot of all people. The Powerpuff Girls hung out with me a lot. Mary Kate and Ashley. things like that. I didn't create anything. Who is one person you admire in life? Lady Gaga. That woman, I'm going to meet her one day. She's amazing, and I would love to see her live, which will happen soon. She does jazz too, if you don't know. It's so good. She's incredible. She is someone I think everyone thinks is so weird, but if you just actually like listen to why she's doing the things she's doing, and just she's trying to change so much with mental health, and she is literally trying to get to where there's a psychologist in every school in the United States, and to where everyone has that access at a young age. Just like I said, she's inspired me. I love her though. I love everything that she's doing. She is very loving and wants to just spread kindness, and she is using her fame and her abilities to be able to do that and reach as many people as she can. So I love her to death. Kudos to you, Lady Gaga. You're great. If she even watches this. All right, craziest story from your cheerleading days. There's a lot. So I cheered for 10 years. I miss it so much, and it was my whole life, and now I'm retired, and I'm glad because my body gave up on me. But yeah. Okay, craziest memory. Sorry, I'm trailing. Oh God, there's a lot. So I remember this one. Okay, the biggest one would be I was at a competition. It was NCAA in Dallas. It's like the biggest all-star competition there is besides Worlds in Florida. And I was in a tumbling collision. It was crazy. We were doing like two to backs and two to lays, and I went up, and the person in front of me like was coming down as I was going up, and they hit my like feet down, and it landed like a turtle on my head on the ground. During this competition, I bounce off my head, land on my feet, and kind of squat up, and I like get back into it. I mean, adrenaline's a thing. Adrenaline works. I also broke this finger right here. I don't know if you can see that in that routine. I don't know where or when, but I landed on my head. I got up, and we had to run to stunts, and I like was blacked out. Like I couldn't see anything. I was just like, okay, and I was like throwing her. Our stunt was ratchet. Her feet never touched the ground, so it didn't count as a deduction. It was awesome. But it was like I didn't have her foot. I was holding her shin. I was trying to like throw her and all do it. It was crazy. It was awesome. We got back on time and it was fine. But we were on Twitter, there was like cheer fails, and we were on cheer fails for a small little bit of that week. Yeah, I'll just keep that one for now. We have plenty more videos to get through those. What would a 15-year-old version of yourself think about you now? Wow, these are good. She would be really proud of me, and I think that she needed someone like me. And that's why I'm so motivated to do what I'm doing right now and to help people and have built the Goddess journey, because I would have benefited so much from having that, and just having someone to be like, hey, like you can control your emotions, like, hey, let's get it together, you can make decisions for yourself, you can have the confidence you want to do anything you want, and it would have helped me so much. And I think she is very, very proud of me. I'm not trying to sound weird, like bragging on myself, but I am exactly who she needed, and I am happy to say that I can hopefully do that for other 15-year-olds right now, or even 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 20 years olds, anyone. Honestly, I'm willing to reach out to try and help. So, sorry, am I doing okay? Am I doing all right on the length? What's the hardest thing about starting a YouTube channel? The self-doubt. I'm sitting here right now, and at least I'm getting through it and doing it, but it's a ride. I mean, it's taken me 2 years. But a lot of people have no problem like speaking on camera or anything like that, and I've gotten a lot more comfortable for sure. 2 years ago, I would have never done this. That's when everyone was telling me like, you need to do it, or my boyfriend was pushing me like, do YouTube, you're gonna love it, and I was like, no. But just getting yourself to do it. It's fine to say you're gonna do it, setting it up, blah, 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 all that. It's easy. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do YouTube. But then you sit down and you're like, shit, I have to record today. But I think it's gonna be so worth it. So worth it. We're almost done. Sorry if my hands are like being weird. I'm sitting against my desk, so I'm gonna get a nice, more comfier, chill area, and you're gonna be like, wow, she looks 360'd. Are you more introverted or extroverted? Wow, they did good. I am very 50-50, and it really depends on the situation and the scenarios. If it's anything dance related or one of my events or workshops, anything like that, I'm very extroverted. Or modeling, I'm very, very extroverted. Cheerleading, I was always very extroverted. When it comes to just like random things you go out and do, I'm very introverted. And I think COVID has made me maybe not a lot more introverted, but I think I'm more heavily introverted than extroverted now. Like, it takes more effort to be extroverted for me now, which used to not. So, but as a young girl, I was very, very, very introverted. The extroverted girl was the one who liked to dance. Like, it was like this much, but they got to level up together. Favorite superhero? Spider-Man. You know why. Also Captain America. I have a warm spot for him, but Spider-Man for sure. Why are you a cat person? Cat lady, great. I would love for you guys to think I'm a cat lady. I will say I didn't experience the love of dogs until like this year. Like, understand, like, I always thought they were sweet, but I just always loved cats more. But now I understand a dog's love. But I'm a cat person because, one, they just have a warm spot in my heart. Two, it's like, it's real. A dog is very loyal to you, and yeah, that's amazing, but they're like stupid loyal. Like, yeah, if you lock them in a trunk, they're gonna love you to see you. A cat is gonna be pissed at you because they're like a real human. Like, your cat is your roommate. But also, not just your roommate, your cat thinks he's or she is the god of the house, and you have to like get them out of their awkward situations that they got themselves in, but still act like, oh yeah, you're the king, like you're and it's just so funny. I don't know, they're loyal too, and it's I think now experiencing both, you can't compare them. It's like beaches and mountains. Like, they're both different kinds of love, and they're both equally amazing. So, but I love cats. I think they're goofy, and I love the purring. I think it's very nice. Okay. I sound like a cat lady for sure. One's gonna be like, God. Okay. What makes you depressed, and when's the last time you cried, and why? Oh, good Lord. Okay. It makes me depressed to think about there's a lot of people who don't value themselves enough and will get into bad situations or bad relationships or just not do the things for themselves because they don't value themselves or don't have a good self-esteem. Also, puppies and cats that don't have homes make me cry a lot. But the last time I cried was literally 30 minutes ago because I was so stressed about this. But I'm having a good time, and I know I'm gonna look back at this and be like, ew, you're wild and you're crazy, but screw it. Oh, I've been really bad at the tipsy part. I kind of had a shot beforehand, so I'm good. We're almost done though. Last one. Do you believe... Oh wait, I lied, there's two more. Oh, just kidding, that one's empty. Okay, this is the last one. Okay. Do you believe in a soul? I do. I do believe that we have souls, and I believe also animals have souls. I don't know how much more I'm supposed to elaborate on that. Might save that for another video, but yes, I absolutely believe in souls, and I believe that your soul is separate from your body. And I also believe there might be something else in the mix, but I don't really know for sure. But Anyways, thanks for doing that with me, and I hope that you cheers. And if you ever want to join me again, come back on the next Tuesday, and we will have an absolute blast. Thank you for also suffering through that with me. Or not, if you didn't suffer, that's fine. I hope you got to laugh a little bit, and I hope that you keep watching, and maybe in a year we can laugh at this together. All right. Goodbye.